Hey guys, X2KO here. So this is the Vodafone Smart Ultra 6, a phone that I hadn't even heard of before today. But I popped into a local Vodafone store and had a play on one of these for about 30 seconds and realised it's probably too good of a deal for me to pass up, so I grabbed one. So basically this is a upper mid-range spec phone at a lower mid-range price point. So if you think of the Moto G, this phone actually is cheaper than one of those and has specs that arguably are better. So what you're getting here is a 5.5 inch Quad HD display with 2 GB of RAM, a 3000 milliamp hour quick charge battery, Android 5.0 Lollipop, and I understand it's pretty close to stock. It has a Snapdragon 615 64-bit octa-core processor, 16 GB of built-in storage with 128 GB of microSD expansion, a 13 megapixel camera with a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. Now I believe in Great Britain you can pick this up locked to Vodafone for about £125. Here in New Zealand I've got this for 299 New Zealand dollars unlocked. So this is an unlocked device here in New Zealand. So $299, it's about 220 US dollars. So for this sort of specs, it's pretty good. It kind of competes with what you'd find if you were importing from China. But let's go ahead and open this up and have a look at it. Okay, so here we also got a SIM card. I believe this is a nano SIM for this device. So there's the phone there. We'll just put that to the side for now. Just have a look what else we have in the box. So it looks like there's something here. I'd say that's probably the tray, the SIM card and microSD card ejector card in there, and probably some other documentation, warranty and stuff. Yep, there we go, the pin ejector, USB cable, some headphones, nothing fancy there, not that you'd expect it to be for this price, and a charger, pretty standard. Okay, we'll just move that out of the way, and here's the star of the show. So picking it up, it feels very light. I think it's around 8.4 millimeters thick, this one. So let's have a look here. As you can see, we've got, I'm not sure which is which here. So okay, there's the SIM card on that side, and I guess that would be the microSD card there. Got the power button, volume up and down. They are metal. The rest of the phone though is plastic. Feels very nice in the hand. Let's have a look at it. So, take off the back one as well. Yeah, it definitely feels plastic, but it's a solid plastic that doesn't seem to be any give or bending in there, so that's quite nice. Fairly standard looking front. Not an ugly looking device, nothing fancy. You're not going to cause any envy from your friends with this device, but let's go ahead and power it on. So while this was powering up for the first time, I actually got interrupted and got called away, so I had to stop the video, but I've come back now and finished setting up the device, and I've been playing around with it for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I have to say first impressions are very good. The feel in the hand, it's nice and light, the curved edges are very comfortable in the hand, and performance has been good. The Snapdragon 615 is not a high-end chip, but it is still pretty good. I did notice a little bit of lag when I was surfing some heavier websites, but overall very nice experience. The screen though, I have to say, is fantastic, especially when you take into consideration the price. It's very bright as well, so I'll be quite interested to test this out in direct sunlight. Now in terms of performance, as I was saying before, when I compare it to my daily driver, which is a Sony Xperia Z3 Compact, I did notice a little bit of lag when scrolling when compared to this device, but overall very good, and I would like to test this out a bit more, maybe play some games on it and see how it copes. Now it's also running a fairly stock looking Android. It is Android version 5.0.2 I believe. Yes, 5.0.2, which is Lollipop. I haven't had time to play around with the camera or anything like that, but looks pretty good. So it has some Vodafone bloatware there. Let's see if we can uninstall it. Uninstall. Do you want to uninstall this app? Okay. Uninstall finished. Oh, and look, I uninstalled some Vodafone stuff, so that's always good. If we can get rid of the bloatware that's on there. But overall, so far, first impressions, quite happy with it. I'm going to have a bit more of a play around and maybe do a review as well. Thanks for watching.